Hello everyone and welcome back to Satisfactory. I am currently showing what I've done in progression for my last run. We can see that there's the quick wire I was working on the last time. You can see I've added a couple more power stations. I used to only have about 3. Now I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of them now. So that's great. We're making supercomputers. We have a lot of stuff going on. We've had to increase our production of a lot of stuff, but I mean, I've done a lot of work recently. There's a ton of new stuff going on, as you can see. I have myself a lot of new factories kind of running here. I did not have that factory at all. That was a very small production of iron being turned into, you know, screws and plates and all that stuff, but I've done some clearing out now. There's no more factories on the floor as far as for screws or iron of any sort. I have moved them all upstairs, and now I am making rods and screws by a lot, because you can see that they just stretch all over the place, all the way into my storage bin, which has quite a bit of stuff and pretty much is completely full at the moment as far as items. I've been making a lot more stuff when it comes to the newer items, which is that factory over there, along with my copper factory that's just right behind it, because I was only making like with 3 assemblers, or what did I say, assemblers, constructors, and that was about it I was doing before, because they used to hang out right there in the middle. And now I have a lot more. And as for over here, this is my steel factory. I'm making pipes out of this, and that's all this is making right now. 2 different lines of pipes just to run my factory right now. And they are on full tilt currently. I have some storage going on for those. There's a few things here and there for them. But now we're making encased beams at an extreme rate out of that machine. I mean, I wouldn't say extreme. At a very nice rate with the alternate recipe, which I really need to get some more of those. But, yeah, we're doing a lot better now. But yeah, you can see we have quite a few drills over here. I did start to make the new aluminum stuff. I don't have a train yet. We may try to do that this episode a little bit later on. But we've got 3 Mark II going on for the iron, and then we have the steel and the coal being made into all those pipes. So we got a lot of stuff going on. I already have had the factory for iron plates going on, and I've upgraded my reinforced plates to stitched plates, so I've upgraded that. I have some stuff going in storage for that. It seems we're completely backed up on everything right now, so we're doing great on that. I'm very excited that we're actually catching up on that. But yeah, let's see here. What is some of the newer stuff? Oh, hey. That doesn't look right. Let's fix that real quick. I need to make this a little bit prettier, like kind of like the one I did over here. Because the one over there has a lot going on in her. I mean, every floor has something going on. I've just kind of covered it up. And at the very top, I'm actually making the aluminum, what's that called? I can't even think of what those are called right now. Anyway, let's go up there and take a look at it, so you guys can see what my progression has been. From the copper factory, though, I think it's the anodized aluminum, actually, now that I remember. But yeah, you can see the copper factory's working real good now. I am doing extremely well on those. Where did my jump pad go? I had a jump pad here. Let's fix that real quick. I can't afford it because I need some wires. Let's see if we can fix that real quick. Or cable, I should say. Come on, cable. But yeah, no, I have a healthy amount of anodized aluminum coming in. I don't know the exact amount. I need to do the math on that a little bit later. But yeah, let's get up here and take a look at the new factory up here. Like I said, I'm kind of running off a little bit of other information I've seen on how people put stuff together, which makes total sense to me. Another YouTuber that I watch quite frequently is Kibitz. He's really good at this, and his factory is absolutely monumentous, so you might want to take a look at his. His is pretty cool. Mine's just very, very tiny compared to his. His is like absolutely monstrous, but his layouts are very nice, and I don't know where he gets them from, but I'm pretty sure he probably designs a good bit. But yeah, you can see my copper, it's going well, very, very well. I have some going into storage, possibly, once it backs up, if it ever does, because, like I said, it is just moving. There's way too much stuff going on right now to even have to worry about it. But anywho, we have copper bars going up and over, so then we can get up to the upper section of my factory for this brand new one that I still haven't quite completed all the way, but this is the new factory, and it looks like we're a little behind on some stuff. Huh, I wonder what stopped. I must be out of silica at the moment, which I know exactly what's going on with that because I need to do some updates on that, but check this out. You see all this? This is all that all that fancy aluminum sheets that we are getting now. So I can do the tier 5 belts and lifts, and also some of the newer equipment, like the let's see, in the production I can start making the Mark III miners very soonish. I need to make the oscillators for the crystals. I have part of the plant that's making the crystals, you know, breaking them down into their next stage, so that one is all backed up and ready to roll, so we don't have to worry too much about it. But as far as that, we're still going to keep going on making some other oscillators and a few other things real quick. But yeah, we're doing real good. Let's see, what else we got? We have the nuclear unlocked. I have not planned on a good spot for that yet because I'm really not doing too bad on energy at the moment. I have an infinite amount of power for fuel currently because I don't use trucks at all. I probably should to kind of, you know, reduce my amount of stuff I need to do, like for conveyors and everything, but I just couldn't bring myself to doing that yet. But yeah, Mark V conveyor belts, lifts, and all that. That's some of the newer stuff. And we also have unlocked the train. So we have all the stuff, but I don't know if I have all the requirements to be able to make a railway that's going to go very far at all, honestly. But we have all the parts basically to make the locomotive easily. I have tons and tons and tons of everything that's on that list. Freight cars, we probably could easily make one train. The part that worries me for about amount of stuff is probably those steel plates right there, steel beams. I don't have a continuous factory making those, but that's an easy thing. I can easily switch over there on those to just make one of my levels do the steel beams only, even though I do have I think I have one that's currently making it somewhere in this mess. But yeah, it's quite a mess, and I really need to get working on getting this a little bit more cleaned up, but it is better than it used to be. I could at least say that. I could probably get rid of my bio fuel maker, but honestly I just use it so then I have chainsaw fuel. Is this one full? Holy crow, this one's full too almost. But yeah, let's see about where this is all plugged up at, and I pretty much know exactly what it is. Yeah, that's what I thought. Because what I did, since it's so far away, and I probably should have just made a train to do it, honestly. But here's all my quartz. Comes in, it splits off in 3 ways. 2 for 2 different floors, and then one of them was a storage, just to kind of have overflow for this single line that comes in with the newer Bossatrix, or I'm not too sure how you say it, but that new stuff you need for the aluminum. But it comes all the way from this one that I have marked Pure B, which is that new material that we're starting to use for aluminum. Now the crazy thing is, on here, my conveyor belt for this one goes literally all the way back here, loops around this way, hits my quartz, which was the closest thing I could hit to be able to get it back here fast enough without having to make an entire new line. And then from the quartz, it loops all the way back this way, comes through this direction, shoots all the way up here until it hits me. So this conveyor belt literally loops all the way back to the back, almost to the way in the back of this area. It goes all the way up to the red forest, I think is what it's called, or the red bamboo forest or something like that. And there's some big spiders and a lot of big monsters up there. But I figured that out, and I lost my explorer in the big hole there somehow. What in the world? Hi. What you doing up there, moth? Anywho. But yeah, let's fix this a little bit here. And I know exactly what I need to do, which everybody's going to go, oh no, don't do that. But, you know, this is just one of my solutions for the moment until I can get a new line ran all the way up there for just that. But we're just going to delete all this because honestly, where it's coming from, I think is a normal node and a pure node, I think is up there, but I'll have to take a look at it. But this is how I get it just started back up because it's my own fault for putting it on one line coming back. But that is how I have it going with a smart switch or smart splitter. So then one goes one goes the other way. And these two are level 5s to kind of split them off a little faster. It's a little easier that way. But yeah, for all those who haven't been around for the newer updates, like I said, I'm not as far as a lot of the other guys who play this more than I do. I kind of have to do this on my own time sometimes. And I don't have very much with my work. But anywho. So yeah, the newer Mark V belts are ridiculous because you see that over there? There's no way I could reach that over there. But watch this. With the Mark V, it just launches yourself all the way over. And I can hit here. So I can go from factory to factory pretty darn fast. Ooh, hey, what's that? I left something up here. Nothing good, but... So yeah. I've done a lot of upgrading, a lot of change. And we're going to keep doing some more. Now the question is, should I make another building for the crystal oscillators? Because I don't have anything making those specifically. So that's the one thing I need to figure out. That, and do I really need to have all this stuff running at one time? Probably not. And my lonely little concrete maker, which actually she's doing pretty good down there. There's a lot of concrete going in there. And it's let me build all this around here, and I've never actually really ran out of concrete. Even in fact, I probably have a little bit still in here from when I was building those over there. But yeah, here's the quartz crystals. So yeah, those are being made in the other factory. I do have 5 of these turbo motors to be able to make a Mark III drill. But so far, I haven't actually really needed to do that yet. Because like I said, I'm not a heavy player. And I'm not making a ton of stuff that actually makes it so I'd have to do that yet. And I could build trains. I mean, I can't build a lot of train. But I know I could at least build a train and be able to have a system running for the trains fairly soon. I just have to do a little bit of changing around here, and then I can make all the train stuff I need to be able to, I don't know, make the train station loop around the backside of this area. I probably could do that, or make it go all the way over to my oil refinery, or the factory that pulls out all the oil out of the ground for me. Which I have so much stuff. I don't, like I said, I don't even bother with trucks or the vehicles at all. The only part I actually do use the trucks for is just getting around a little bit faster. But once I get it out there, honestly, to get back, I just jump on my I just jump on these because they are so much faster, the conveyor belts, than any vehicle. And as far as it goes for that, honestly, if you can do it and get these all the way out there. Why is this not running? Anywho, if you can get these conveyor belts all the way out to where you're going and get it back in a decent way, why not? Because then you just have a continuous flow. It might take a little time to get the numbers figured out and get it to the building that you need, or figure out how much stuff you need to get it there. But I've stretched these suckers all the way across the entire land and never had an issue, at least getting it back. The only problem I might run into in the future is maybe if I'm driving around with vehicles. I may have to build a couple bridges or something over them or something, or put them up in the air so then I can drive underneath. But other than that, honestly, conveyor belts for the win. And I will say I don't have my numbers quite right in this. As you can see, they're kind of overly full. But that's kind of a good thing in some cases, because then you know they're just not going to stop. But I'm sure there's a lot of people who play this game and are just looking at this going, why did you do this? And you know why? Because I don't really know too much of how this goes. I just know how to get it to come out at a decent rate. Because all these ones, actually, I just threw a bunch of power crystals in these to make it so I make 112 per minute. And the 112 times, let's see here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, so we'll say, so yeah, over 500-ish per, what was that, per minute? Anyway, I'm not good at math, we're not going to do that, but it's at least over 500, which, you know, that's an entire stack per minute, if my math was kind of right. Anywho, not that I care that much about that. It's just, you know, getting in, playing, having fun. That's all this is. We're not doing a bunch of brainiac work. You don't need to. This game is not something you need to know a lot of math for to figure out. I'm just a commoner that doesn't know math very much, and I'm, you know, doing pretty good. I'm in the later stages for being able to play it. I've got all the weapons. I've got every vehicle possible except for the train running. So, hey, it's not too bad. And I really need to repaint those walls because I've had to do some fixing on that. Anywho, let's see what we can do today. I think I'm going to try to do the oscillators, and I'm not too sure. Let's see here. Can I? Well, I might finish this up for a second. Just to kind of, you know, make it go all the way. Anyways, let's see. Crystal oscillators. How do you do that? I need a crafting bench, which I made one just here. Oscillator. Okay, crystal oscillator. I'll add you to list, just so then I can see it off to the side there. Thank you, saving. Man, that thing saves way too quickly. One thing I need to do way before I start doing this is I probably should make a bigger manufacturer of cable, because my cable is a little on the lower end. I mean, I got plenty of copper wire coming in, honestly. I should really probably just make a cable manufacturer, because that lonely little constructor right there is making cable. And, you know, I have a little bit of a backlog of cable, but yeah, this poor little thing is doing so much work, and look, it's not even backed up. It is just putting out full tilt. It's all it can do is try to keep up. So what we should do, well, besides getting some more hard drives for a better cable recipe, is to make another floor for just cable. And honestly, I could put it just right there and make an entire cable factory. So we can always just bring it over here again and maybe, you know, put it in this web of stuff so then it's actually a little nicer. Let's get rid of that because that's just annoying me right now. But yeah. So that's some of the updates, at least at this point. Let's see about getting ourselves built up. We need some more concrete, so let's go this way. Alright guys, we're back over here now. I got some supplies a little bit so I can build this up. I made a small platform here for right now. I need to get rid of this bush because it's in my way. Go away, bush. Alright, let's get rid of this foliage for a second. Alright, there we go. Get out of here. Alright, so let's get back to it. Building the foundation for a minute. Ah! Stupid bush, get out of the way. Out of here. Okay, we're gonna use the chainsaw. Get out of here. So, we're gonna make a pretty good sized platform. I don't think I need very much when it comes to these, so I'm not sure what the manufacturer's gonna require of all of those cables, but yeah, let's make a cable. Let's see, we need constructors. I don't have enough cable as it is. Oh my, this is gonna take a minute. Alright, so what we're gonna do, first let's get rid of that, because that's a well, you know what? Do I have a nut? Let's hold a nut. I'm gonna have a nut in my hand for a minute. So, what we're gonna do, we're gonna build a constructor. Like I said, this isn't gonna be the prettiest thing in the world, because I'm not very good at making them pretty, but that's okay. So we got that. First off, what we're going to do is we're going to make a splitter over here, because, you know, I'm getting quite a bit of copper wire, if I can get it stabbed in here somewhere. I don't seem to be able to, so what we're going to do, I'm going to cut you off right here. And I'm going to put a splitter. Yes. Ah, man. Are you kidding me? I gotta do that. That's why it wouldn't work. Okay. So, back to log that. Let's do this. I don't want that type, but okay. I'll fix that. Put that back to 4. Alright, so we need to go back up here, and we're going to get a hold of my crafting bench, which I could have just made one down here, because I have enough to make it currently. So let's just make a crafting bench real fast. And we're going to make a little bit of cable, so then I can at least, you know, start this rigmarole. And I'll make some more wire. Like I said, this is going to take a little time. I'll have to do some cuts and edits a little bit here and there, but not a big deal. Because, unlike everybody else knows in the YouTube world, it takes a long time to do these jobs, to get these sort of productions running up and going. So, this might be a 30-minute run, maybe. Or it could be a lot longer. But I'll be doing some editing to this one, possibly. Or I should say, most likely. Alright, let's see. Let's get that splitter put in there now, finally. Okay, conveyors, splitter. Like I said, I don't really care that it's not that pretty. We're gonna just get it working. So let's get that up here. Alright, so here. And let's put a splitter up here. Can you line up for me, please? There we go. Alright, Mark 3. At least get these guys going, so then I can... Okay, do that. Get this up here, and there we go. And as far as electrical, let's bring it over, so then I have plenty. That one's full. Alright, there's got to be another one that's closer somewhere. That one's good. We'll bring you over here. Just gonna tag you right here for now. And there. And there we go. We're gonna have ourselves some stuff being made very soon. Yep, stop that. That is one thing I just found out not too long ago, is if you jump in your menu while you're trying to do this, yeah, we tend to have a little bit of an issue sometimes. Yeah, that should work out pretty good for the moment. Alright, let's make a couple more of these. Constructor. Nope, we want you to go the other way. And another one. Yeah, we'll just make a couple of these. Like I said, I don't know what the numbers are quite, but this will work for me. Let's put a little bit more flooring, because I don't like that sticking out the edge there. Alright, so, how we're hooking these up. Splitters the whole way down. What I like to do is I'll jump up on top of here, and make sure your arrows are going the right way, and line up all those green little wires. And we're golden. Yeah. Alright. Can you hook up for me? There we go. There to there. And I just use Mark IV all the time because, like I said, I'm not that picky when it comes to the numbers. I'm sure there's better ways to do this. But, you know, I'm just playing the game. That's all I'm doing. I could do it so much better if I took the time to think about it. Don't need to do that. It's not necessary. Maybe in the long run I might be able to change it around a little bit and, you know, clean up my goofs in the long run. But, hey, not a big deal. So we're going to put that there. And we will have everything hooked up here in just a second. And then I'll have to tell them all what to do. That and that. Alright, so there's those. Make some... Do I have any alternate cable? I do not. Let's just make cable. Cable. And just keep jumping along for all these. And there we go. Now, we need to do a bunch of mergers. Because I want to merge them all together. So then that I can put it into one box. And possibly go delete that other guy. Stop saving on me. Let's turn this one that way, because I feel like it. There. Like I said, I could definitely do some space fixing on these, but who needs it? Not me. Don't care as much. Alright, there we go. So I got all those, and man, we're making some wire. Look at that go. And this is just a teeny tiny little factory. Alright, so next problem. Get it to the other place. Because with crystal oscillators, do I need cable? I do need cable, so this will be great for that. Because I could just pop it off right here and add maybe another splitter. Or in this case, I probably will just take it off of here, loop it back around, and go back that way towards this building where I'll make the... actually, you know what? I might make the crystal oscillators right above these. Because that would probably be the quickest way for that. Anywho, let's go this way, and we're going to try to link this all back up with the other stuff. Alright guys, we're back again. Look at what we got here. Now we got this line coming all the way over. And look at it go compared to what it was. It is just moving and grooving. So that is great. So, big improvement. A little messy looking. Oh well. Doesn't always need to be perfect. And what are you doing? You're not even doing anything. Get out of here. Like I said, I got a lot of... come on. Go back this way. Oh, hey, there's some extra. Let's get rid of you too, because you're not necessary either. But yeah, look at that. Okay. All the way over there we go. So these guys are all running fairly decent right now. They'll be spitting out probably plenty of wire for us. But just to help them along a little bit, I'm going to slap a couple of these in here. Not very many. We'll do just a couple, so then these guys have plenty to run off of. We're going to put them on the very first ones, I think. Yeah, let's put these on the first ones, just in case. Because the overflow of it to just the next one to the next one. Because that's what the method is just overflow. So once this one fills up with 300, or 5,000, or 500, sorry. Not 3,000 or 5,000. 500, then it'll just keep moving on to the next, and the next, and the next. And honestly, we probably should do some upgrades to that line over there. Maybe make it a Mark 5. Yeah, we probably should do that. Let's do some of that upgrade right now. Let's get these buggers moving. Since I got the equipment to do it now. Yeah. I swear, sometimes you just don't know when that saving's gonna hit you. Get through. Is that a Mark 5 already? Oh wait, that's the conveyor. This is what we want. Mark 5 on that. Look at it go. Zoom. Anywho, let's go up here a little bit. I want to make sure all the rest of it's Mark 5, which I think a good bit of it is. Just to kind of crank this sucker up a little more. Even though I think that kind of... Nah, that doesn't do anything real crazy. Just gets these moving. Because, yeah, look at the backlog going on in here. So, the faster we can get them in, the faster we get them out. At the moment. But yeah, look at that. So, 1,500. And now that we're shoving it so hard this way, because I think these ones, I don't know how much they take. I forget. Let me take a look at that here in a second. Once I slow down. Jesus Christ. Well, yeah, okay. Mark 5. 780 resources per minute. So, yeah, that's absolutely plenty, because I don't think we're making that many right now, are we? Only 15 per minute. So, yeah, we're really not making that many that quickly. Yeah, pretty decent. Yeah, no, it's getting them down there a lot faster to split between the two, because these two lines are set for Mark 4s, which would be the 480. So, to split them into two, that's about 800-ish. So, yeah, the number 5 is definitely good for that side to get all these split up just perfectly even. But yeah, as you can see, they're going to start backing up real quick. Because they're just shoving cable in as fast as possible. And yeah, what I was talking about earlier was this material here with the oscillators and making it aluminum. Tricks, I don't know. But yeah, it's probably close to what it says, or how you say it. That's what it is. Alrighty, let's see here. So, we got cable made. Not at a very good pace, though. I'm a little sad at that. That's probably as fast as she's gonna go. Well, you know, I could do that. Do a little upgrade to these, get them through faster, so then they kind of disperse a little quicker. Yeah, that's one thing I did notice, is that the quicker you make it, the faster they go down the line. Here, at least. So then when they're spitting through here so quick, then I can get these filled up a little faster. As you can see, it's really cranking up pretty quick. Yeah, this first one. Honestly, you probably shouldn't even have this right now, but that's okay. I can live with that for now. The rest of the factory seems to be doing okay with the rest. Well, let's see here. What do we need next? You know what? I've been doing a lot of this other stuff. Let's see about just making the train station real quick. People want to see the train most of the time. I kind of want to see the train. I'll be darned. I have all the stuff already. Except for that. But that's okay. We can deal with that for now. Oh my god, it's huge. Yeah, this is what I want to do. I want to go over here to my storage unit. I don't know where I'm going to put the train at this point, or which direction it's going to go, but I feel like just... get up there. You know, I think it could use a house right up here somewhere. Because I think that would be pretty good of a spot right across here. Because then it could go out that way, it could go out that way. Either direction. But yeah, let's build a little platform up here for me. Just do the 8x2. Get her up a little higher. There we go. Let's see about making this train station. Let's see here. Okay, so we got all that cleared out. What do I want? Oh, let's just eat some nuts. Get rid of them all. Alright, so train station. How do you work? Which way do you work? Why am I so close? Go that way. We can make it go that way. Let's see. Will you fit right? Let's put... Nah, I want to put you on... Right there. I pushed it. Hello, train. What is that? Okay. Interesting train station name. I'll put a couple of... I'll just put a little bit out here because I just want to see it, mostly. Is that straight? I want to make sure it's straight, man. We'll make it straight right there. Alright, and I need a little bit more computers and a couple more... What's that sound? It's weird. Anywho. Whoa, hello. You're floating. I'm gonna fix that real quick. Right there, right there. Yeah, that's pretty cool. I'm excited about that. And there, and there. And just to kind of fill it out so it doesn't look... Oh my, it's... So yeah, that's floating a good bit, so let's put that... I'll get out of there. I'm not nearly as impressed with that part. But that's okay. I can make it at least look like it's on the ground. There. Much better. One more corner. Just for... I know I'm not big on the aesthetics or whatever, but I just want to make this look nice. Especially since this is one of the newer things that everybody's really kind of looking forward to seeing. Like I said, I won't have very much going on with this for now, but... I can at least show what the train looks like at this point. And I want to pick my power up somewhere. I'm definitely going the wrong way for picking up power. Let's see about going on. I'm gonna die if I don't land. There we go. Right here. And I'm gonna just shimmy it right on that one. Alright, so now we got the train station powered up. Let's get a couple more supplies out of here, because I need, let's see, some more of those. I have that, so we can at least get a train cart. And I might do a freight platform just for fun. And for the most part, we need some beacons, which are being made over here. I have an entire container of beacons because I was making the Nautilus, or Nobilis, the explosives. So let's grab this. We'll have an entire thing of beacons going on. And we have to go into our storage area, which is, like I said, it's not laid out extremely well, but, you know, it works. That's all I cared about at this point. But let's get up here. Let's see. I think it's this one. Nope, that is... Yeah, see what I'm doing here? I got this many supercomputers right now. That's pretty cool. But yeah, let's get over here. I don't need that many, but I'm going to pull that many anyway. So we got 49 computers now. Jump back around here. God, that thing's big. That's probably where this is going to be permanently set. Possibly. I might extend it out that way a little bit further so then I can get an entire, like, giant train put together. But yeah, let's check this out. Locomotive. Like I said, I'm not going to be able to move it, but at least I can see it. And some of its glory. Okay, so we're going to need some more of those. Wow, look at that. That is cool. That is very cool. I definitely need to get this sucker rolling. But yeah, I always thought that was kind of neat because you can see stuff just kind of... See all the motors popping out whenever I move. Like I said, I can't move very far. Yeah, check that out. You see the motors moving? Takes a while to brake. Man, that has some very... Those brakes take a while to stop. I'll definitely say that. But that... What do you guys think? That's pretty freaking cool. But yeah, we got a long ways before we start really using this. Plus, I want to try to get it, you know, all the way around here somewhere, so then we can go on a joyride all the way around. But that's going to take a lot of resources and probably a ton of time. But, you know, in the end, I'm sure it'll be quite worth it. Maybe I might go through the circle over there, because that might be fun. Just, you know, run through over there through the middle of that arch. Or maybe I'll run it down through the bottom here, run it up through the mountains, do something kind of cool like that. Anywho, thanks for joining me, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.